School teacher now sentenced after changing his plea. Montel Jones Jr. was a teacher at the Omaha Street School, which bills itself as a last resort to get a high school diploma. The man on your screen sentenced to 2 years probation after pleading no contest to sexual abuse by a school employee yesterday. He will also have to register as a sex offender.